sizzling hot on the season 2 of the Untold Stories, bringing you exclusive interviews, reports, and documentaries right here on the Untold Stories. My name is Betty Yosin, and today we are at Winneba, Kenpong Football Academy. I will be chatting with former Black Stars coach, former Ghana international, former Kotoko player, and who is now the Deputy Technical Director for Kenpong Football Academy. So stick and stay, we will be right back shortly. I am with Coach Kwesi Appiah. I mean, he is popular in the football cycles. Everybody knows him. If you don't know him, then probably you are now trying to know the rudiment of the game. But welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
And tell me all about the Kenpong Football Academy, because I mean, once upon a time, when you hear Winneba and when you hear some names like Lai Kensen, like the Godwin Atrams and the Aziz Ansar, we all know they came from a team in Winneba, and that is Winneba Professional. But I mean, for now, there is a project that is starting up here in Winneba. So if you can briefly tell me more about it.
It's, we are trying to develop some young kids, and we are looking at some age group. You know, for now, we'll be looking at those under 20, under 18, and under 15. But it's now that Kenpong is trying to put up all the structures for the players. And for that reason, at the moment we're trying to group them in order that when the structure is ready, we can shift all the players in there. And at the same time, I think we're looking at getting a school for those young talents, so now they can still have their schooling there as well. And we are building 2 football pitches, artificial, and then 1 grass as well. So in a nutshell, we're trying to develop a lot of young players for Ghana, actually. Because as you know, we kind of facing some few problems in terms of international players, because we're not concentrating too much on our youth. We only concentrate on those up there, living the youth, and these are our future.
So you want us to break that cycle and, I mean, locally produce our own talent as we used to do before. I mean, you also came through that system. You were locally produced, sported, and joined the senior national team.
Yeah.
And then you made, I mean, history. So that is the story that you want to rewrite.
Yeah, I mean, every nation, for you to develop, that's the only way out. You don't concentrate on only one aspect of it. You look at the youth, the middle belt, and then the top level. So we are trying to be with the youth now. We share with them all the experiences that we've gained throughout. And then they can come out being professionals, top professionals, knowing everything about football. So that when they get to the level where they go professional or they are the highest level, their behavior. See, football is not just about the pitch. Looking at the rate of development, I believe Kenpong will produce a lot of players for our junior national team and then the senior national team as well.
One, for me, with a coach with vast knowledge in coaching, in football and all that, one on top of his or her mind wouldn't assume that you would come and help in developing a Division 2 club. And I mean, when you come here and you see the project that is being undertaken or is going on, then you would have a point to prove that yes, maybe this is why Coach Kwesi Appiah would want to associate with a project like that. But what was the drive?
In actual fact, I decided to take a rest from football. And even when Kenpong approached me, I told her, look,
rest, never come back?
Rest, no, I'm resting. It depends on what time I want to come back. But I told her, look, Kenpong has been my friend years in my playing days. And I said, look, help you out to make sure all the structures are in place, and then maybe along the line, you know.
Do you see if you will come back?
No, actually to come back, but along the line, you know, when everything is set up, then I'll leave him to continue. But I told him straight that I will not have the time, you know, to stay every day, you know. But since Coach Oti Akantan is here, he will be in charge, but I'll, as and when, come over, you know, to impart my knowledge. So the drive is just to make sure whatever we've learned, we impart it to the youth, you know, but not just to, you know, sit down and not doing nothing, you know. But when it comes to academic level, you can still rest and still impart some knowledge to the youth.
With so much knowledge, I mean, on the global side, we see coaches being in the system for so many years, 80, 70, 90 years, and even still active. So why would you want to rest when you know you have so much to impact to the young ones?
No, you see, that's one thing with our coaches. Staying in the job as a coach, it takes a whole lot of pressure. And sometimes it's really, really important to stay off for some time and then come back again. And whilst I'm saying now, that's where I think I should still impart some knowledge to the youth level. And that's why I'm at Kenpong Academy. But if I want to coach or coach at the highest level, I don't think that would be the best thing for me now, because I've gone through a lot of pressure, and it's important you stay for some time. But as I said before, I'm not only to football, I do so many things, and sometimes it's while taking the rest, I concentrate on the other things that I'm doing, and then when I'm ready to come back, I'll come back in full shape. You know. And that's one big problem with Africans. Africans don't want to take rest, you know, like go on holidays or something. They always
want to work.
work.
Even if we are breaking down and even if the pressure is mounting, we still want to work.
I think that's something that we need to change our mentality, because the white man always goes on holidays. And I think it's really good, because when you go out there, you take a rest from everything.
Because, you know, we are always calculating. The money to go on holidays, when we calculate, it can still solve a problem somewhere. So I think maybe that's the main reason why we don't cherish holidays or going on vacation to rest.
But you see, in coaching, when you've gone through a lot of this pressure and still want to stay in the pressure, you die. Stay in the pressure, stay out, go out, and then come back again.
So now you think that you've been able to take some pressure off while you are with Kenpong at Football Academy?
Yeah, I've taken a whole lot of things out.
But I mean, how does it feel like coming out of mainstream coaching and now with an academy, now starting afresh? How is the feeling like, the two sides? How is it like?
No, it's really, the good part of it is, you see, you've learned you've met a whole lot of big players, learned a lot from them, and imparting it to the youth, it helps them whilst they are growing. You know, there are so many technical aspects that you give them at this youth level. So by the time they get to the highest level, they are 100% perfect to go.
So that's the only difference?
I think
the up there is more of always learning. It's always a learning curve, but here you are more of impacting and not learning.
Up there, there are so many things that you learn each and every day. You know, when I used to be up there, as I sit, sitting down, he's chatting with you now, my mind will be somewhere else. You know, you don't you don't get the time to concentrate on things that you're doing. Always a bit similar time. You're thinking here, this guy, what should I do with him? This team, how should I, what kind of tactics should I face them with? So you keep thinking of so many things in your head. But at this level, you don't think that much. You just, the knowledge that you've learned, you just impart.
Now, I mean, I have been highly impressed with the project that I've seen here. We were always hearing on radio, on TV, and on social media about Kenpong Football Academy, Kenpong Football. But until I got here and I got to see some of the things that have been done, I'm like, whoa. I mean, if this is to get, there's consistency and there is that much drive behind it, it will be a big thing for Ghana and even globally. Now, you are more into producing talent. It means that it has to feed up to certain clubs or the national team. I mean, what are you seeking to achieve? Are you seeking to achieve a deficiency in the national team or to help, I mean, impact in Ghana football?
I think the idea is to help Ghana football. You see, when you talk about the national team does not concentrate only in Ghana. You concentrate all over the world. And all what you can do as Kenpong Academy is try to bring the players to the level where they can perform, you know, and
everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere they go. And the good thing with them is, as I said, it's not just about what happens on the pitch. You know, all the players here, they learn everything out of football. And some of the things that I've learned there, that's what I'm trying to impart to them now. So that once they know and they get out there, you know, they can fit into every society easily.
So if you were to, I mean, hope for any of your players to get a call up to the senior national team, which of your position players would you love to see in the senior national team? I mean, I'm not asking you to mention names of players, but a position that they play.
No,
maybe a defender or a midfielder or an attacker.
No, the players that we've got, all of them will be capable to play, because actually we have the under 15, we have the under 18, we have under 20, we have under 23, and then we have and I believe even as at now that we speak, we have some of them with the under 15 and then under 18, and I believe many of them, you know, very soon will be in all the national teams. You know,
because I understand one of your players was a top scorer for the under 20 national team.
Yes, and as I said, some are with the under 18, and some are also with the under 15.
Under 15. And
saying that, I believe many of them will rise very soon to all the national teams.
Coach, I want to find out this from you. When you sleep and you wake up, knowing very well that you are not coaching at the top rank, but helping impact knowledge at the lower level, now building and impacting knowledge at the lower level. When you sleep and you wake up, how is the feeling like? I mean, as compared to when you were at the top rank and now at the lower level.
It's not something that I would advise someone to get there. You see, people sometimes think the national team is easy and they can just walk in there. You know, apart from me, those who've been there, if you ask them recently whether it's easy to be there, they will tell you the whole story. But you see, it's really good. I've been a player, I've been a coach. For me, to coach at the workout level, what do I need again? And me, you see, it's good to impart knowledge. And for me, being at Kenpong Academy, I love it more than up there.
Really?
Yeah, because it's about what? Up there, someone would say, because of money. But you see, now...
Maybe someone would say you'd want to win trophies as well.
Well, you see, coaching, just that when you get up there, you do the best that you can. Nobody can rise up and say, I'm going to just win a cup. Those who are coming, you are going to compete with them. They are also coming to win the cup. So you go and pray that the players that you assemble at that particular time, you see, every season has, if, let's say 2010, if I'm the coach of 2010 now, maybe I can boldly say I'm going to win a World Cup because that team had been there for about 5 or 6 years. So the consistency was there. But it's not like that now. And for me, in coaching, when you have
you mean that every season and it's talented
yes,
players that come
every
up?
season and it's talent. I see the quality of players you have at a particular time. That is what determines how you can achieve as a coach. You know, because you could have the best players you have around, but if you are not able to assemble them or put the players at their right positions, you may not get the results that you need. And then saying that in coaching, no one can rise up and say, "Oh, I'm just going to win the cup easily." So along the line, if you are able to achieve, fine. If the most important thing is do the best that you can. And that's all what it takes. You do any work. It's not only coaching. Any work that you're doing, you try to do the best that you can. At the end of the day, if people accept you, fine. If they don't, you've done your best. You are not
you
God
don't
in
have
it.
to care about what people
No.
say.
Don't give a damn about what people say. The only thing is if you don't do your best, then people, and you always, why didn't I do the work? But once you know you did the right thing, so be it. What about people?
I know it's always exciting, I mean, having to hear from you and engage you. And I must say that, I mean, with the kind of work that you and your team are doing here, it's something that is recommendable. And
you.
I am just hoping to see, maybe next time I will come, then I will see the pitch and everything in shape, and then you get to enjoy more as we are seeing here. And I will actually be hoping to see a book from you. I know you've already written a book about your career, but I am hoping to see a book from you on coaching. Will that be coming out any moment soon? Maybe your experience.
Yeah.
Would you want any of your daughters to go into coaching?
No, never.
Never.
Never even to think about it.
Why?
No, it's not.
Maybe one day Kenpong will have a female club.
No, but coaching, it's a good thing. Maybe the good thing that actually helped me, is because I played.
Okay.
And I played for Asante Kotoko, where, I was there for about 18 years as a player and then as a coach. So you get a whole lot of criticisms from that end. And for that reason,
to become tough.
Yes. When I got to the national team, I didn't care about whatever everybody is saying. And that's why, even I wasn't watching TV, I wasn't listening to your radio. I always went out there, did what I think is right, and then kept going. But you see, the pressure in it is not advisable. I would say nobody should do it.
I saw a coach, a South African coach saying, coaching can kill. It can kill you. It can kill you.
Yes, especially, you see, when you get to the higher level, there are so many pressures that you deal with. You deal with your FA, your club chairman, the agents, the players themselves come in with their egos, and then you're thinking of the opposing team that you're going to play, and then you're thinking about your players as well, individually. So you see, there are a whole lot of things that you think of when you become the national coach, and it's not a good thing that I advise any of my children to get into.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, that is Coach Kwesi Appiah, and I was actually expecting a different answer from him.
No, never tell you it's a good one.
I was actually expecting a different answer from him, that probably I'll let my daughter go into football management and not into coaching. But
no, nothing to do with football now. And you see, that's why I've established so many things for them to get into. I don't want them to be into football. But if they tell me they are interested, then I will push them. Yeah, that 100%.
But to you, you wish none of them will go into football.
Yeah, the pressure is too high.
It can kill.
It kills. No, it can kill.
So that is Coach Kwesi Appiah for you, and he is currently the Deputy Director for Kenpong Football Academy. Stay, keep put, and we will catch you on the flip side.